So for you all, what is Salesforce? What is CRM? What is cloud-based software? This is clear, right?
Yes, it is clear.
Okay. Now, okay. Let's create a account for us for ourselves to get started. See, to know Gmail, what you will do, you'll create a Gmail account. Okay. To
Yes,
log in into
yes,
any YouTube kind of thing, you need to have some Google account. So similarly, to play with Salesforce, to understand Salesforce, you need to have the like a account where you will get a access to Salesforce. I mean, not production environments. We will get a playgrounds kind of thing, a test environment, or we can say development kind of environment for us. So we can learn, we can play with the existing concepts. I mean, existing applications, existing objects. So these all, and we will get some sample kind of data. So where we will get access to only if we create some Trailhead account. Trailhead in the sense it's like a learning platform for Salesforce provided by Salesforce. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Varshit, can you share your screen? Varshit, are you speaking on mute?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Actually, I created an account.
You created account. Okay.
Yeah,
Bhavani, did you create the account?
No.
Okay. Can you share your screen? Okay. Let me grant you the access. Yeah. Okay. Do you have your Google account in hand? Do you remember your password for your Google account? Okay.
Mhm.
Open browser,
Uh,
Google Chrome. Chandana and Varshit, if you haven't created, please do create. Okay. Raghu and Jaswant already created. So you people also
Yes.
create because after this you may need to share your screen for any of the task. Okay. So type trailhead.com.
I can't hear your voice properly.
Okay. Is it same for everyone?
No, it's clear for us.
Okay. Uh, just type trailhead. Trailhead. Okay. Click enter. Okay.
Should I click this?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Get started for free.
Yes. Okay. Click on sign up. No need to wait. Just click on sign up here.
On. Oh, give me a second, please.
Okay.
Sorry for the disturbance.
Okay.
What should I do now?
Yeah. Go with the Google here. Choose your account. Continue. So we are creating a Trailhead account on the basis of our Google account. Okay, we can create on the basis of our now any email, or we can create on the basis of our LinkedIn profile. So like that, just select your country and select the state. Just type SFKC, whatever you can type. Developer. Employee. Employee. Just click on next. Yeah, Salesforce employee. No, Salesforce employee. Click on next. Continue. You'll get a verification email if you are going to create a playground. Okay, just click close it. Okay, this is the Trailhead platform where you will have like documents, tasks, challenges to do to learn Salesforce. Okay, so from this class we will be using, we'll be starting admin beginner. Okay, admin beginner. Don't open that one, but we will learn the concepts which are in the admin beginner. So this is the trial. That means it have the like a number of documents or number of challenges, number of we say modules. Like a in the childhood we have the chapters, right? Even the in an education system we will be having chapters. So any trial is like one concept where you'll have a chapter like modules in that. So we will be learning, we will be doing the task. Then we will be like getting hands-on with the real-time examples, all put together in this trial head itself. Okay. Now,
Okay.
okay. Now let us launch our playground. First playground. To launch our first playground, go to the top. Go top, like here. No, no, top. Yeah. Click on your profile. If this is your profile. Here, this is your profile. Top right.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you get a see hands-on orgs. Yeah. Click on that hands-on orgs. Here, hands-on orgs. Click on that. Then come down. Issue. No, no. Come down. Just come down.
I'm having some network problem. Please.
Okay. 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 So you open the hands-on org, right? Here you have an option to create a playground. Click on that. Name it admin playground. Admin playground. Name it admin playground or admin PG. Yeah. Create. it takes time to get the Trailhead playground created. What is this playground is? It's a dev environment. This Trailhead complete itself is a like learning platform where you will be having modules, as I said, chapters and challenges, tasks to do, and where we need to have a like a real-time Salesforce environment, right? So such environment is playground. Okay, it's a dev environment which we created. One playground we created. We can have 10 playgrounds at a time active. So we can have 10 different playgrounds. Now we are creating the first playground where we'll be starting our admin concepts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. While it gets created, let me share my screen. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Now, for any application, one second, yeah. For any application in real time, what you need? Suppose let's take a mobile. Let's take our mobile handset. Okay. Even it has some applications like WhatsApp. Let's take the example of WhatsApp. It will have three different three different sections. Let's say one is the UI of the WhatsApp. Okay, the UI of the WhatsApp. Okay, next, the second thing is a backend. Okay, backend code, whatever. Okay, we don't know what is happening in the backend, but when we click something, when we click share, so the data will, the pictures, images will get sent from one person to other person. So everything, the backend, there will be code, right? That code will be somewhere in the server. Again, to store to store the data, whatever we share, images, photos, and videos, those all we will be having in a database. Yes or no? We'll be having in a database. Okay. So you'll be having a front end, back end, as well as database for any application in mobile, in a web application, whatever. So similarly, for the Salesforce also, we will be having three sections. One is Salesforce UI. Okay. One is Salesforce UI. Okay. Then in the back end, we will be having like code, everything code related thing we will be having in the backend. And similarly, we will be having the database in the end. Okay, database is needed for every application. So in the database, we will be storing our data. So we will be having a database. So, oh my God, yeah. Let's start by understanding how the Salesforce stores its data. Okay, basic thing. First, we'll learn how the Salesforce is saving its data. Then we can say, then we can learn how to play with the data, how to write code for the data, how to visualize the data on the UI. Okay. First, let us understand how the Salesforce stores its data. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's start with this section, data. Generally, in any database, you take in a real time, in any database, if you take, you will be having a table like structure for every data. Okay, table like structure. Okay, table like structure for any data. Is my voice getting stuck or is it okay? Because my video is getting
okay.
stuck, so
It is clear.
it's
No,
clear.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. Now, suppose if you want to save the data of your products or sales. Yesterday we have taken the example, right? Yesterday we have taken the example. Okay. What we have done in that example? Name. Okay. Product name. I'm the clients. Okay. The client's information, the product's quantity. So like this, different information we have, and this information, how you can save in the form of a table. What is Excel? It's like a basic table, right? Where you will having the columns and the rows. Okay, where in the columns we'll be having the field names in the things, column headings here, and in the rows, these are the rows where you'll be having the data. Not only in the Excel sheet, even in the database, SQL, Oracle, whatever the database you consider, the data you the data will be storing in the form of tables. Okay, what tables? And in the tables, the column headings resemble the fields. Okay, fields are nothing but the column headings here. Okay, quantity, like that. Okay, amount. These are the fields. And if I want to store the data, then we call that data as a records. If I say student records, what does that mean? Number of students records. Suppose there are 10 students, Kalyan, Neha, Bhavani. So like that, there will be number of students, and each student's details is nothing but one record. So similarly, any kind of data, product, sales, cases, tickets, whatever the data you say, it's called as a one record. That record will be stored in the row,
Database.
in a database, in a table, and each record is in each row.
Row.
Okay, till here is it clear? Database will consist of
Yes.
number of tables. Each table resembles one kind of data, and in the tables we will be having the column headings. That column heading resembles the fields, the information of the particular record, the name information of the record, the clients, the quantity, the amount. Okay, so like that you will be storing your data in a kind of a table. This is clear, but Salesforce is very peculiar about its way of storing its data. So Salesforce don't generally allow you to store its data directly into the database. What it does is it provides a way for us in its UI itself. Okay, generally you need to learn the SOQL, SQL, so kind of that. Concepts to get the data to create the data in the databases. If you take Oracle and SQL, MySQL databases. But here it's something different. We will be using this query languages for sure, but here we also have another way, the easiest way to store the data into the Salesforce. That concept we are going to see today. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, okay. So what we are talking about? We are talking about the database. Yes or no? We are talking about the database, and for the database, we are talking about database. For the database to store the records, which way we are starting with? The first way, UI. From the UI itself, we'll store the data into the database of the Salesforce. Okay. Now, Bonnie, please check, is the playground created?
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah. Is done? Okay. Meanwhile, let's see. In Salesforce,
done.
It's done? Okay.
Yeah.
Just wait. I'll just finish a little concept here. So in Salesforce also, oh God, why this much? Yeah, in Salesforce, we have same table like concept only in the database. So, but we don't call here as a table. We call it as a object. What we call? This is very important. Without object, learning Salesforce is not possible without knowing what is object. A object is a table-like structure where we store our data in the Salesforce. Okay. Now let's say in table what we'll be having? Rows, okay, as well as columns. Okay. Now column headings are nothing but what I told. Column headings are
Fields.
field. Column headings are
Fields.
field. So fields. These are fields. Fields 1, field 2, field 3. And each row is nothing but a come on,
Record.
record. Each row is nothing but a record into that object. Okay. Now I'll unshare my screen. Bonnie, please share your screen. Yeah. So whenever you click on create playground in the hands-on orgs of the Trailhead Trailhead account, then you will get a playground created with its organization ID, username, type of the account, type of the playground, then on the created day and the last activity date. Okay. Now we can rename it here, we can rename it here, or we can launch it. Okay, we can launch the playground. So launch in the sense it will be launched and we can play with the existing data, existing concepts in the playground. Okay, just click on launch. Click on yellow. Yeah, so this is a playground. Okay, so imagine this as your mobile handset. Okay, imagine this as your mobile handset where you'll be having a settings. Okay, where you'll be having a settings option as well as app launcher. Okay, don't worry about this install, getting login credential, this all. Just click on this app launcher. This is the app launcher. On the top left you will be having app launcher, where if you click you'll be having the apps that are standard applications which are provided by the Salesforce on the Salesforce platform. Okay, and in the top right, this setup gear like button is there, right? On the top right, this is called as settings option. Settings. If you want to create the object, if you want to create a field, if you want to create the application, if you want to create the user, if you want to delete the user, whatever you want to do, that all you can do by going through the setup gear. And in that setup gear we will be having the service setup option and developer console option. This developer console, the service setup, we will not be touching now. We have much time to go through that, but for now we'll be having, like, mostly we'll be dealing with the setup. Okay, now okay, see, okay, now we have the app launcher. What app launcher will do, when we click on the app launcher, just click on that app launcher, you'll be having the apps that are on your platform in your organization. Okay, yes, so you will be having number of applications. These are standard application. We haven't created any custom application yet, so these are the standard application. Why we are telling standard? Standard means those are the application that are provided by the Salesforce itself. We haven't developed that application. Okay, Salesforce has developed the application given to us. Can you click on this sales application? How the Salesforce stores its data? In the form of come on, come out of mute. How the Salesforce stores its data? In the form of
Table.
UI.
table. Yes, in the table. What do we call the table in the Salesforce terminology?
Objects.
Objects. Okay, so as we have the standard application, similarly we have the standard objects as well. In the sense, standard tables we have that are provided by the Salesforce itself. We haven't created that Salesforce in its, Salesforce objects in the database. The Salesforce itself provided the standard objects, because Salesforce knows that Whoever buys the Salesforce product or whoever is using the Salesforce product, they will use for its company. I mean, the business. The business will be needing few standard standard applications and standard objects. Okay, like contacts of the customers and accounts of the clients and cases. These are the standard objects. Why standard objects? Salesforce knows definitely if a company is using the Salesforce, then these are the standard things, standard tables where he will be storing its data. Okay. If we want ourselves, if I am running my coaching business, so in this coaching business, if I will be using the Salesforce, then what I need to do? I need to create an instructor table. I mean instructor object and student table. So in the database that I need to create. So it's upon me. Those are called as custom objects where depending upon my requirement I will be creating. But here few things, the accounts, contacts, you can see here on the top, accounts, contacts, campaigns, and opportunities, leads. These are the standard one because Salesforce definitely knows that whoever is buying this Salesforce, they'll be using these things for sure. Why these things for sure? Because Salesforce is a CRM application. So all customer relationship information we can manage through Salesforce. That's why Salesforce gives us standard objects. Open accounts object. Open accounts object. Bhavani, open accounts object. In the sense, click on the tab of accounts. These are called as tabs. This is a these are called as tabs. This is the application, sales application. This is the app launcher. We'll discuss this again and again and again. So don't get confused. Okay, what is application? What is sales? What is tab? How can we create tab? Just try to understand that today. Just try to understand the I mean how Salesforce UI looks. Don't need to create. I mean remember the terminology. You'll be remember the terminology because daily I'll be talking about accounts, contacts, creation of applications. So no need to worry about that. So if you click on that, you will be having. So if you open the contacts in our mobile, what happens? You will be getting the all contacts information, right? Similarly, if you open accounts, you'll be having all accounts information. But here, the small thing you need to change while viewing any of the object is recently viewed. Okay, click on recently viewed drop down and select the list. This is list view. We say all accounts. All accounts means I want to see all accounts, not the recent accounts. You'll be having right recent contacts in the dial list. If you open recent contacts, all
Yes, yes.
contacts. So similarly, you'll be having different ways of seeing your data. Click on this all accounts. All accounts. Okay. By seeing this picture, by seeing this UI, can you say that Salesforce stores its data in the form of a table? Yes or no?
Yes.
Bonnie, close this. I mean, not here. 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 Cross mark. I did a cross mark. See. Yeah. Close that. Okay. See. If you see here, account name, account side, state, phone number, type, account type, and account owner alias. So if you see this, what are these? What are these generally in a table? What we call this
Columns.
columns, and these headings are nothing but
Fields.
yes, fields. Okay, these are columns and these are fields. What are these? 1, 2, 3. These rows, records, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Records.
So I can say that I can store this information in the Excel sheet also. Then why I'm using Salesforce? Because it is more hands-on, more user-friendly. Suppose if I click on one of the account, can can I open any other page if I click in the Excel sheet on one row? No, right? But here, if you see,
No.
if I click on, suppose let's say fourth option, United Oil and Gas Corporation. Click here. Click on the account name. No, not checkbox. Yeah, account name itself. So this opens me the detailed page of the account. Means nothing but account is nothing but a record, a single record in the account table. Okay. So can I say that I can open an object? In that object, I can open in that object I can open a record. Yes or no? Go up, go up. Click on the details. Click on the details. So you'll get all fields information. Clear? You can view as a columns, but if you want to see complete details information of all the fields, it's very easy and very user friendly to understand the details of the any record by just going to that record. Clear?
Yes.
This page, this is not anything. If you open in the web page, web is nothing but a page, right? For any website, we'll be having multiple pages. Salesforce is also, if you think as a website, then this page where it gets open whenever you click on a particular record in a particular object in a particular application on the Salesforce platform, that page is called as record page. Okay. Don't worry, we'll be creating record page, we'll be creating the records, we'll be creating the fields, we'll be creating the objects, even we'll be creating the application, and we'll be writing the code. Okay, don't worry, you'll be getting hands-on, but try to understand the structure. Okay, structure, the architecture, let's say the architecture of the Salesforce data storage. Okay, clear? Suppose just go back, Bonnie, go back. I mean, click back in the here, click back. Now, click on new, click on new, just new. You can see here, you can create a record in this way. You can open a table in the Salesforce, which is mean by an object. Okay, just give SFKC account. See, star mark in the sense mandatory field. This anywhere you see, if you're going to fill a job application, star in the sense mandatory field. Optional means there will be no star kind of thing. Okay, SFKC, just click save. This is so simple, right? You created a, just click on details. So you entered a data, okay? You entered the data into the Salesforce object, that is my Salesforce table. Is it clear till here?
Yeah, for me it's
Okay. Okay. Everyone get created this Stylebed playground and create one record, the same record SFKC in the accounts, and I'll be asking you to share the screen after 5 minutes. We'll be taking the 5 minutes of break. Okay. Everyone.
yeah, sure.